So yesterday we didn't have the greatest set. We've still finished 52, which puts us probably out of contention. Overall, we are sitting in 95th place up here. Alex Perlin doing quite well. He's up in 12th, but these are the current standings after 2 rounds, so a few players in the mid-60s, but that'll probably drop over the course of the day. And we're sitting all the way down at a 56 average over 2 days. But this was our set yesterday, and there was one hand that was like very interesting to me, and I kind of wanted to pull up again. It was this one, where this was kind of the cool play where we had kind of planned out from trick 1 that if diamonds were situated in this fashion, we can actually make 10 tricks by playing a diamond to the jack, freezing the diamond suit. So I'll quickly step through the play, the line of play that I took yesterday. Diamond to the jack, the diamond suit's now frozen, we duck the next spade, win the spade return, cash the ace of hearts, really important play. I assume, I mean, Gib is going to tell me that like I need to cash the ace of hearts at some point, but it's pretty important to do it before running all of the clubs. Like, for example, if I were to just run clubs immediately, then supposedly Gib thinks I can still make 11 tricks from here, or 10 tricks. Anyway, it's a lot easier to do it when we cash the ace of hearts, run all of our clubs, and then we can just kind of clearly see the end position. Both opponents had to keep 2 diamonds, so whoever wins this trick gets end played into leading diamonds for us. But if you'll notice, we only scored 57% for this line of play, even though I kind of expected most of the field to not find it. And the reason for that is that a lot of the field was taking the following line of play. They were winning the king of spades and leading the 10 of diamonds at trick 2. And lo and behold, East didn't cover this trick. So, you know, basically all strong players are taught to cover an honor with an honor, and this is no exception. The 10 of diamonds is kind of clearly a play the king of diamonds because partner could have queen 9. There's kind of no reason not to cover this, but the robots didn't cover, and so at a lot of tables, in fact, almost a third of the tables, players were just running the 10 of diamonds and making 11 tricks easily. So it looks like either some people found the same line of play we did, or they found a different route to get to 10 tricks. Some of the field was only making 9, but yeah, we were not rewarded with our strong line of play on that board. Anyway, these things can happen in weak fields, and especially with weak opposition. So, on to day 3, let's see how we can do on the final 16 boards. Try and have some fun with it. Ooh, we had talked about this auction earlier in the week, I think. A diamond pass 4 spades, and we have kind of the stereotypical hand for it. I mean, maybe an 8th trump would be a little bit more ideal, rather than just having 7. But it's okay to bid 4 spades like this. I don't think there's anything wrong with bidding a spade on this hand specifically, because we do have shorter spades than we might expect for the 4 spade preempt, as well as a little bit of defense in the ace and king. But here we are. We had the king of hearts lead. Okay. We might have a decision or two to make at some point during the play here. But let's see how they defend. So king of hearts, I'm going to play low. They do continue hearts to the ace, is interesting. And now the 10 of spades switch. Right. Well, this gives us an interesting possibility, because now the 9 of spades is an entry to the north hand. I guess I'm going to win the spade queen and just hope that the diamonds split 3-2. Because if they do, I can win the queen of spades, ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, spade to the 9. Whether or not it pulls trumps, I can ruff a diamond high, pull trumps, and then return to the club ace to run the diamond suit. It's only bad if diamonds happen to be 4-1. But that seems pretty unlikely to me. So let's give it a shot. Ace of diamonds. Okay. Well, that was not what we wanted to have happen. I mean, I guess I could have won the ace of spades and led a diamond to the ace. Like, I don't feel bad about not taking that, like, mild safety play, but man, this feels pretty bad, huh? Okay. Well, now what? I mean, the opponents know what my hand is, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna overtake this and start running spades. I mean, I think I'm just down 2. But yep. Just down 2. Okay, nice hand. I don't know. I was a little bit concerned about winning the ace of spades because I was worried that if spades were 3-1, I would have kind of like squandered a high trump in my hand, but maybe it's just no cost. I was always planning to play diamond to the ace, diamond ruff low, spade to the 9, and then I could ruff a diamond high. And I would always succeed against 3-1 spades. Maybe that was just like a very small technical error that would have saved me a trick on this layout, which would have been important. Interesting. Well, on to board 2. We open a spade. We get 14. Left-hand opponent overcalls 2 clubs. Partner doubles, showing hearts. 2 diamonds on our right. Sure. I guess I like the 3 spade bid. We only have 14, but our clubs aren't so bad. I mean, I would prefer a singleton club and ace third of diamonds for this. But we have great spades. The 10 is a really big card. Ace king third and partner's heart suit is quite nice. I think I like the 3 spade bid. Partner bids 4 spades. Yeah, there really is a lot of bidding on this one. Well, partner, I don't understand what partner's doing. Why partner bid 4 spades is a little bit beyond me. Oh, I see. It's 8 or more high card points and 2 or more spades. We were close. We almost had it. King of clubs lead. Okay. Probably the diamond king is on side, otherwise I don't know what East is bidding with. So we got 2 club losers, we got a heart loser. We got a spade loser. Okay, king of clubs pitching a heart. Wow, West just switches to hearts. That's a bit of a strange play. You would expect West to switch to diamonds most of the time here. So I guess this is like a singleton heart. West started with 6 clubs, 1 heart. I'm a little bit nervous about a possibility of a diamond void. I mean, I don't know, something about this auction feels really off to me. The 2 diamond bids specifically, I mean, he doesn't have much. They have queen jack 5th of hearts, a club void. I guess it's unlikely. We do have a little bit of a problem, though, which is that if I play a spade to the ace and take a diamond hook, and then lead a spade out of hand, West might just win, give their partner club ruff, and then get a heart ruff. West might not be able to guarantee that East has a spade. Anyway, I think that's got to be our best plan, though, is hope that West doesn't give East a club ruff so that a queen of hearts comes through. So here we go. Yeah. Alright, we still have a heart to lose, but we're down 2. Yeah, I think East made a pretty bad decision to bid 2 diamonds. At this vulnerability, it's somewhat unlikely the opponents are going to go after 2 clubs. And I mean, who knows? Like, you just have a misfit, 2 diamonds can get you into a lot more trouble. But I don't know. East has a good hand. If West had a real 2 club overcall, maybe their side actually has a game somewhere. I suppose it's pretty unlikely. They don't have a heart fit after the negative double. Anyway, 4 spades down 2, 4 spades down 2. I'm thankful we're not in 4 spades for a 3rd time in a row. We pass. A diamond on our left. Partner overcalls a no trump. We transfer to hearts. It goes double, showing diamonds, pass, pass, and we don't play redouble as a retransfer, which is weird. So we bid 2 hearts to end the auction. 9 of clubs lead. Looks like it's from shortness. I guess I'm going to try and pull trumps. Ace of clubs, ace of hearts, heart. Okay, so West wises up and is now attacking our diamond suit. We could try and play for 3-3 hearts, which seems somewhat likely to work to me. Or we could just turn our attention to the spade suit. Spade to the ace, spade, which is going to be my plan anyway. Okay, let's go spade to the ace spade. Yeah. So diamonds are 6-2. It looks to me like clubs are 5-1 with this discard. Spades. East played high-low in spades. So if East has 5 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, therefore 3 hearts. So I could split the heart suit right now. But if East has 3 spades, West has 4 hearts, and then I play a heart and West just pulls trumps and then runs the diamonds. You know, it's also worth considering that if spades were 4-2, West could have just given East a spade ruff rather than playing the jack of diamonds here. Definitely safer to play a spade to the queen. We ensure down 1 by doing so. I don't think I have much else to go on, unfortunately. Like, we could exit a trump and hope to make 8 tricks if hearts are 3-3. Or we could... I guess we actually take 9, right? If hearts are 3-3, spades are 3-3. Yeah, I don't think that's what's going on. East did high-low in spades, so I think East either has 2 or 4 of them. Oh, I guess if East has 4 spades, then East has the rest of the trumps. Or sorry, if East has 2 spades, East has the rest of the trumps. You know what? I don't think West has 4 spades. Because if... Sorry, I don't think West has 2 spades. They would have 4 hearts. So as long as West doesn't have 4 hearts, exiting a trump is actually okay. Because even if East gets in and pulls trumps, they don't have diamonds. All right, let's do it. Oh. West had a doubleton club, so maybe that's where I was off in my analysis. I wonder why East pitched a club. I suppose they had nothing else to discard. They didn't want to pitch a spade. Well, spade discard would have been fatal, so they had to pitch a club. Makes sense. 110. We went plus, finally. Club on our left. Partner overcalls a diamond. We bid it no trump. I've always said I think it's really important to treat this as if your partner's opened a diamond. So you should be bidding your 4-card majors up the line, otherwise it's really hard to find your 4 forfeits. You can always play no trump later. No one really cares about club stoppers in auctions like this, so you could just have the auction a club, a diamond, a heart, a no trump, even when partner doesn't have a club stopper, as long as they're not fitting hearts. But the robots don't do that. They play all their bids show 5. Double on our left. So that's 18 to 19. I always find that this is a tricky spot at match points. It's probably right in general for opener to just pass most of the time when they have 18 to 19 here. because while this bid technically describes their hand, it's really hard to defend when you have all of the assets for your side and the high card points are split. Generally, the pair that has high cards distributed evenly between the two hands is going to score more tricks. So just having 18 to 19 is not enough to penalize one no trump here. You really need like a source of tricks. So if opener had like king, queen, jack, 10, 5th of clubs and an 18 count, sure. Hey, shift. King of hearts lead. Well, partner's hand is not really a one diamond overcall. Queen 9 5th and nothing else. Ace queen 3rd of clubs. But here we go. King of hearts. Ace of hearts. Queen of hearts, jack. Please. Please, jack. So we had 9, partner had 8, 17. East has like 4 or 5 high card points. Which is probably one of the big diamond honors. So it's starting to look like diamonds are not really going to be our source of tricks. I'm a little nervous about pitching too many diamonds, though, because West might get wise and work out to switch to diamonds. I'll pitch a spade. Ace, king, queen, jack of hearts. That's unfortunate. Pitch another spade. Okay, spade switch is helpful. We should definitely overtake this and try and run the spade suit. So let's do that. It's a lot of diamond discards. Okay. Is there any way I can actually pick up some holding for a bunch of tricks from here? I think the answer is no. I mean, sure, I could pick up 10-9 double 10 of clubs in East's hand. That would give West like 3-4 1-5 shape, which seems probably impossible. I guess let's play club to the queen. I mean, I would like to exit a diamond, which feels safe, but I don't think it's likely to work out. Yeah. Sad. 9 of clubs. We were the 9 of clubs away from making this. And that's another great reason why like West really shouldn't be doubling a no trump, right? Their partner turned up with an ace, which they didn't need to have. And Declare was still, you know, 1 spot card away from making it when dummy tables a hand that's not good enough to overcall. But down 1, about the best we could do. I mean, we did quite well in getting West not to switch to diamonds. So maybe that's a little bit of a positive for us. 1 diamond. We have 14. Partner is a passed hand, bids a heart. We should automatically pass that with 3 hearts. No reason to bid a no trump here. I don't think. I mean, I guess one of the reasons we would want to bid on is if we were planning to accept a invite, which maybe we are. We do have a maximum. We have a roughing value, so if partner wanted to invite with 5 hearts, we would probably accept. It's close. We have no spot cards. The 9-8 of diamonds, I guess. But here we are. We're in 1 now. We get a heart lead. Thanks, Ops. Looks like maybe 10 doubleton over here. So we have 2 heart tricks by playing low. We have a couple of clubs and a couple of diamonds. Pretty likely on this auction that with West not leading spades, they have the spade ace. So if a spade comes through, I'll put in the 9, hoping that West doesn't work out to cash the ace. Yeah, okay. Club switch. That's unexpected, but maybe that makes me believe the ace of spades is on side. Anyway, we'll play low. Set up some club tricks. Another heart comes through. Okay. So we got 3 clubs, 2 hearts, and 2 diamonds, which is 7 already. I suppose I want to try and duck a diamond to West, maybe? Is that true? Sure. So let's win the queen. Let's cross in clubs and lead a diamond. East does play the 10. I think we should duck. There's the ace of spades. Spade to the king. Alright, what sort of squeeze can I work on now? I think the answer is not much. I can cash 2 clubs pitching spades, and if East has length and hearts and diamonds, I have the rest. But maybe that's all I can do. If I was able to cash the heart ace first to just clarify that East has 4 of them, that would be preferable. Alright, let's cash some clubs. Diamond discard from West is interesting. That might mean that West actually has the heart length. Nope. Ah, it was a singleton 10. I see, I see. Well, we did open a diamond, so I'm not going to blame West for not leading 4th best. Queen, Jack, 5th of diamonds over there. But maybe they should have. Plus 120. On to board 6. Pass, pass, pass. We have 11. Forgot to open. Partner opens a club. They saved us. We bid a spade. Partner bids 3 clubs. Wow. And we bid 3 no. Looks good to me. That is supposedly a 3 club bid, huh? Looks like a no trump opener. Is it too good for a no trump? Probably not. The club suit's kind of bad. But it is 17 technically if you count them all. Heart lead. I mean, I'd like to play low, just in case the lead is from Queen Jack. Then I could score an extra heart trick. Nice. I'll take it. But now what? So if West is leading from Queen Jack of Hearts, it's often going to be from length. I see the 2 and the 3, but this could be a 5-card heart suit. I'm tempted to hook East for the Club Queen. Wait, robots. Hold on. Robot theory. West would have led from a doubleton or singleton club. So I think West has the Club Queen. What a weird inference to take. I really don't want to unblock the Ace of Hearts. I think that gives a lot away, as well as might make it easier for them to break up some potential squeeze later. If I could manage to get to a situation where I'm in dummy running clubs and I still have the diamond ace in hand. I think I am going to play West for the Club Queen. I wouldn't do this against humans. Against humans on this lead, I would definitely run the Jack of Clubs at trick 2, but against the robots, I feel pretty confident about Club to the Jack. So I guess I'll unblock the Heart Ace. Oh, no, I hate it. Alright, they get one more trick. Queen third of clubs was over here. Yeah, our inference about the 5-card heart suit was correct. Strange to me. You know, it does feel a little bit random that the robots sometimes actually make the normal lead, but most of the time they just like lead dummy suit because they have a small doubleton. So I personally would have expected a club lead from this hand on this auction, but that's the risk in taking inferences about your opponent's decisions. Got it wrong this time. We've opened a heart. Partner has bid 2 hearts. We got 14. So diamond loser. It looks like we have some trouble with both black suits. This 10 of diamonds is a doubleton, or a singleton, since the 9 is in dummy. So we can't actually set up the 5th round of diamonds, even if we had enough entries to do so. Alright, East wins the diamond queen, but this... Oh, East just returns a trump. I was going to say, I thought East was just going to continue diamonds right now. But the trump return makes our life a little bit easier. Although that trump really ominously feels like it's going to be a singleton to me. So what do I want to do? It looks as if the ace of spades is on side. Otherwise, East would have ace, king, queen, 5th of diamonds and the spade ace, and they might have been able to take a call in the auction. So if the ace of spades is on side, I should be able to ruff a spade and dummy. I want to win the ace of hearts to lead spades up. Ace of hearts, lead a spade. West could return the jack of hearts. I'll win the queen, unblock the spade king, cross in clubs, ruff a spade. I would have then found out about the 4-1 heart split. But I guess dummy's out of trump, so now I'm just going to lose a club if the suit doesn't split. So can I do better? What if I win the queen of hearts? West will have to split their honors. Then I cross in clubs and lead a spade. West wins, but now they can't return hearts, otherwise that sacrifices a heart trick. So they'll probably play back a diamond. I get tapped. Spade to the king. Club to the ace. Spade ruff. Unblock the king of clubs. Dummy has a trump, but I don't have a way back to my hand to ruff the fourth club. So I guess I would still need the clubs to split 3-3 on this line of play. Okay, let's not complicate things. Let's just win the ace of hearts. Ooh, West plays the jack. Jack of clubs switch. Okay. I will win the king. I will unblock the spade king. It's starting to sound like diamonds might be 6-1. West could have led back a diamond. But I guess it's also sounding like hearts are 3-2. Otherwise, why would West dump the jack of hearts? So let's cash the queen of hearts. These are all of the high heart spots. So I guess I can ruff a diamond, ruff a spade, ruff a diamond, pull the last trump. And it doesn't look like the clubs are coming home, but maybe they do. Plus 170. Could we have done better, given that the Jack-10 doubleton of hearts falls? Like, technically we could ruff the fourth round of clubs with the 9 of... Oh, East would just ruff the third round of clubs. Never mind. Yeah, plus 170, probably the best we could do on that one. Pass, pass. The club on our right. We got 17. We overcall no trump. Looks good to me. Club lead. Wow, partner is full of riches over there. Queen fourth of hearts. Two of clubs, fourth best. Could be third best. I don't want to let East in so that they can switch to spades, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll win the opening lead. Should probably work on the heart suit, right? Makes some sense to lead up towards the queen in case West has honor doubleton. Hello. This was not the right line of play. Oh my god. What is East doing? Now they switch to the jack of spades. Come on, guys. What are you doing? I mean, we know the king of spades is offside, so... Wait, East is the one who opened the bidding. Oh! Oh my god, I'm losing it. I thought West opened and we had bid no... Yeah, that's not what happened at all, is it? Okay, so East opened a club. They turned up with the ace king of hearts, the king of diamonds, so ace king of diamonds, and the jack of spades. Wait a second. East must have, like, everything, otherwise they would have opened a no trump. So I guess this is gonna win? Nope. Okay. Club comes back to the jack, which is nice. I'm sorry, what? They returned a diamond rather than cashing clubs? So unfortunately, West has the Jack of Clubs, right? Otherwise, I might be able to strip the last spade and throw East in to lead away from their hearts. Right? Pretty sure. Like, fairly certain that I don't exit a club here. Just gonna cash the Jack of Hearts. Wait, did I not see that the 9 of clubs is high? Dude, I'm just... Oh, it's gonna be one of these days, isn't it? I've had a long day. I've been working all day, and now I'm just, like, throwing tricks left and right. Yeah, because Eastlake got themselves strip squeezed. I don't know why they did. They just, like, made this, like, horrible missed defense at every opportunity. Wow. I don't know. I really should have made that. I mean, I was not paying attention to spot cards, as always. Way too much to keep track of. Board 9. Let's try and focus for the last 8 boards. I'm really hot in this room, and I don't know why. It's actually cold outside. Like, I'm freezing in my, like, I have to put on a jacket to go outside, and it was fine up until I started I guess when I closed the doors, it's just, like, trapped the heat in or something. Maybe the heater's on in the house, and that's what's happening. I do feel, like, a little bit really warm. 5 degrees Celsius where you are? That's... okay, it's not that cold. I mean, it's still basically summer for us, but it's a lot colder than it has been. I mean, it's, like, in the... it's like 50 or something, or 55 or whatever Fahrenheit, which is cold compared to like the 80 that it's been past few days. But man, I'm like sweating, and I feel like that's maybe affecting my play a little bit, but also maybe I'm just dumb. How do we get to a slam? We opened a spade. We have a good hand. 19, I guess. Partner bid Drury by past hand. We bid 3 spades, supposedly forcing. That's fine. Partner bid 4 spades. I mean, this bid does not exist. I'm sorry, this bid does not exist. Partner has made an unlimited bid, 3 spades. You have to Q-bid. There's no possibility that partner's bid Drury with no controls. You must Q-bid something, partner. We bid 4-0 anyway. Partner shows us 2 key cards. Partner's like, yep, sign off in 4 spades, what's the problem? Oh, you were looking for 2 key cards? Sorry, I didn't realize. 5-0, all of the key cards. 6 spades. Alright. Wow. You know, maybe I take it all back. Partner kind of has their bid. They don't really have a Drury bid in the first place. So... okay. Well... we have some issues. We need to pick off this club queen. And I guess the way to do that is to play the opening leader for the club queen, given that they didn't lead clubs. A small inference there. It's also easier to do that. Like, we can pick up 4 clubs in West's hand to the queen, but we really can't pick up 4 clubs in East's hand. I could... hey, ATN. Diamonds 3-3. Yeah, so we could play for diamonds 3-3, right? We could win this in hand and go, like, duck a diamond or something. Win the spade return and go ace of diamonds. Ace of hearts, heart rough, diamond. We might get into some trouble if spades are 3-1, with the 10 of spades possibly promoting. But I'm still trying to make 13 tricks. It's match points, right? At imps, maybe. At imps, maybe I would play on diamonds. But at match points, I'm definitely going to play for 13. Even if it means I go down sometimes. Wait, I'm not even going down. They didn't lead a diamond a trick one. Wait, why would we ever play for diamonds? Hold on a second. Wait a second. What? Now I feel like I thought I was missing something. No, chat, you are missing something. We can always pitch our diamond loser on the 4th club. So it's kind of all coming down to who do I want to play for the club queen, and I think just the opening leader. So let's win the king. Let's rough our heart. King? No. Let's pull trumps. Spades have split. Let's pull more trumps. West pitches a club. I see. Well, it's a little bit too late to go back on this plan now. East pitches a club. Oh my god, guys! Get your act together. Come on. You can't both be pitching clubs like this. East pitches another club. Alright. 10-10. We were kind of right. The reason West led trumps is that they didn't want to lead any other suit. So they had the queen of clubs. Board 10. One club by East. We overcall no trump with 17 again. We keep picking up these balanced 17s. Partner has another fit for our major. We get a club lead. Okay, do they win the club lead and then cash a bunch of hearts? I'm gonna preserve the 2. I want East to play back clubs if possible. Looks like that is not happening. 10 of hearts. Well, we have at least 3 things to discard. I guess I'm going to pitch a... I mean, we could certainly play East for queen 3rd of spades. We pitch a club and 2 diamonds and just take the spade finesse. I'm a little worried that in doing that, West is just going to, or whoever wins the 5th heart is going to work out to play clubs, and we'll win the king, and then when we take a spade finesse, they can run clubs. But I guess I don't see an alternative. I mean, I don't even have 2 entries if I wanted to double hook the diamonds, which I don't. Let's discard 3 diamonds from dummy, along with 2 diamonds from hand. Maybe that will incentivize them to play diamonds instead of clubs. Okay, well, that worked. So at least now, if the spades go poorly, they haven't set up a bunch of club tricks. Four, 10, king, 9. I mean, this is always queen 10 third. Alright. We got the rest. Down 1. Well, West, of course, led a club from Jack 3rd instead of heart from Ace 10 9 5th. Well done. Board 11. We open a club. Okay, 13 count, partner bids a spade, we bid a no trump, all pass. We get a diamond lead. We got 4 diamonds, 2 hearts, and a spade at the very least. Clubs are a bit wide open, but I think we play on hearts. We can set up at least 2 heart tricks and maybe even a 3rd if they split. playing on spades would require a bit more luck. Plus, we conveniently win the diamond in hand to lead hearts. Two, six, queen, ace. 10 of hearts return. It sounds as if West has the 9 doubleton of hearts remaining. Right? I don't think East would return the 10 of hearts here from 10, 9, third. Would they? I'm a little nervous about playing a spade to the 10. That might look like a pretty attractive plan, but it seems to me like East is afraid of leading clubs, probably because they have the king, but West might be less afraid, given that their diamond opening lead didn't work out, declares playing on spades, and hearts are kind of have already been played a little bit, so I think West is always going to switch to clubs if I put them in. I don't know, it's got to be our best chance for an extra trick though, so let's try it. There's the club switch. Of course. West has ace king fourth or something of clubs or whatever and forgot to lead it at trick 1. Ooh, wait. Hello? Diamond. Yeah. That's really weird, isn't it? Why did West not continue clubs? East even signaled with the jack. I'm starting to believe that the king, queen of spades are offside. I mean, but something's really not adding up about this hand. Maybe clubs are 6-2? Is that possible? If I think the heart 9's with East, I should cash the heart king. I mean, that kind of seems incorrect. I think the heart 9's with West, is what I'm thinking. So I'm wondering about cashing 2 diamonds, pitching a club, and then going heart to the king heart and trying to end play West. West could be like 5-4-2-2 in shape. That would kind of be consistent with what's going on. That would be a reason why West couldn't play another club. Then West gets end played into leading spades away from the king. I actually think that's what's happening. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, West has a club. Wait, this is weird now. Man, I'm really uncertain as to what's going on in the hand. Why did West not play a club? Ace king third? I could try and run the 8 of hearts. West would have opened with both club and spade honors. We opened a club. Yeah, you're probably right that ace king doubleton of clubs and the king queen of spades West would make a takeout double. You're absolutely right. So I guess my thinking on that was incorrect. I guess that's a good enough reason to try the spade hook then. Okay, I'm in. Well, that went great. I guess we have the rest. Spade to the 9. Ace, king, 5th of clubs. They blocked the club suit. And East did return a heart from ace 10 9 4th. Plus 150. I don't know. I was having just such a huge struggle with what was happening on the deal. It's so hard when you don't have the same inferences as against humans that they'll just lead 4th best. I mean, I think a lot of human players would lead a low club from West's hand, probably.
Something didn't feel right to Rob about this play, this auction, this event, the temperature of this room, even the entire day. And yet he persevered. Oh, well.
Thanks for the TTS shift. Classic Kermit voice. That didn't really sound like Kermit. I think it sounded like a watered down Kermit. Kermit to me sounds a lot more, or the way I remember it is a lot more like frog-like. Or like loud. Maybe loud is the way to describe it. Like, let me see if I can do a Kermit voice. I haven't like practiced this. We'll figure it out if this works. Something didn't feel right to Rob about this play. Something like that. That sounds Kermity to me. I don't know if that was good. It was probably not good. All right, I'll shut up. Let's focus on bridge. A diamond on our right. We overcall 2 clubs. Sure. I guess I like the 2 club bid on this hand specifically. I really hate these 5 card overcalls at the 2 level, especially vulnerable. But like, this type of auction does make it hard on the opponents to find their majors, and it looks as if the opponents have a major suit fit. Our clubs are pretty good. It's unlikely they'll double us. We do have, you know, if West leads a diamond, which seems somewhat likely on this auction, then we're gonna get a diamond. That's a helpful lead for us. We need the Miss Piggy impersonation. I don't remember what Miss Piggy sounds like, so I don't actually know how to do that one. Otherwise, maybe I would give it a try. Oh, yikes. 10 of clubs lead, huh? Two spades, 2 hearts, and the French dubbing was great. For Miss Piggy. I didn't realize that other countries got the Muppets. Maybe I shouldn't be that surprised about it. 10 of clubs lead. There's no way this is Jack 10, right? I mean, against human opposition, I would be more nervous, but I think I might just, like, try and rough a diamond immediately and take a club finesse in case clubs are 4-1. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, how could this go badly, right? Okay, great. We got 4 losers, but we have 9 tricks. Plus 110. Oh, we did it again. Oh no, no, guys, wait. We need a comparison, like a side-by-side of these 2 auctions, and realize that on board 12, I'm like barely okay with the 2 club overcall. Here, no. Please don't do this. 1 heart, 2 clubs. We got a 14 count, but our club suit's terrible. They didn't open a diamond, so they've already found their heart fit, and we're just gonna get doubled. All pass. And we miss our spade fit. I mean, I would make a takeout double with the south hand. I like a takeout double of a heart. Sure, we don't have 4 spades, but we're short in hearts and we have some values. Playing 4-3 spade fits isn't so bad, and sometimes partner has 5, like here. Jack of diamonds lead. Well, It does appear as if hearts are 6-2. West would have led a singleton, and West would have raised with 3, probably. I'm thinking. If I win this and go ace of clubs club, East is just going to start playing a bunch of hearts. I could ruff the third round, West over ruffs. They'll play back a diamond. I guess that's fine. I was thinking, like, is there a way that I could just pitch my diamond loser on the third heart with a trump still in dummy, but East will just play another heart? Sure, I can pitch a spade, and then I don't have to guess the spade queen, but I think I'm just going to play opener for the queen of spades. Alright, let's try it. Jack of diamonds to the king, we'll win. Let's go ace and a club. It's probably like king-jack doubleton or something, right? Alright, there's the ace of hearts. West following high-low. Oh! East returns a diamond. Okay. So let's win the queen. I think clubs have to be 4-2, right? Queen of clubs is a pretty weird play from West, so if East really has king, jack, 10, fourth of clubs, doubleton diamond, they have a doubleton spade and 5 hearts, but then West would have forgotten to raise with 3-card heart support. West's hand would be like queen, doubleton of spades, jack, 10, fifth of diamonds. Like jack, third of hearts, and nothing in spades. I guess this all makes sense. So it's starting to sound like East has queen, doubleton of spades. Well, let's just confirm, see if the clubs split. 4-2. Okay, they split 4-2 the other way. Spade discard from East. Maybe East forgot to open Flannery. Surely they play Flannery. I don't think they do. But maybe. So East has turned up with 2 diamonds, 2 clubs. We don't exactly know the heart count. And East has pitched a spade. I do think that East has the spade queen and probably 4 of them. So in that case, I should be able to just exit the 10 of hearts, right? East is down to 1 heart, if I've counted correctly, and we all know that that doesn't... that's a big if. And 3 spades, so I don't need to guess the spade queen, and it never really helps me to play spade to the ace, spade to the jack. I always have a heart loser. So I think I can just exit this, and East will win their stiff king of hearts, hopefully, and then we'll have to play spades. No! That's not good! Alright. Please tell me Queen of Spades is over here. Okay. Whew. Well, that's fortunate that the Queen of Spades is with West, because I think a lot of people then will also play a spade to the ace, spade to the jack, losing that trick as well as the diamond and the heart in the end position. Did I count that correctly at the end? I mean, who honestly knows? I probably shouldn't check for my own sanity's sake, but I think East was down to... No, East had 3 spades. East started with 6 hearts, so I was just like way off about everything. So I could have taken all of the tricks. Why did West not cash the King of Hearts when they were in? Wait, guys! This is like the worst defense I've ever seen. West cashes the 8 of diamonds, cashes the 9 of clubs, and now plays the 9 of diamonds. They could have just taken the King of Hearts. This was like part of my confusion about what was happening. Like, why would West do this when they know the spades are coming? Oh my god, I hate this so much. Oh, this is the worst. Alright, we've probably got like a 35% session going. I feel like I've screwed up at least 4 hands today. I don't remember which ones. We'll take a look at the end. We've opened a club. We got 14. This is probably too good for a club, right? 2 10s. No 5-card suit, but this feels like a no-trump opener. A spade by partner. We rebid a no-trump. 3 now. Thanks for saving us, Pard. Glad you have some stuff. Heart lead. I guess we'll play on clubs, right? 4 or 5 king. We'll win the ace. Club to the ace, club to the jack. Sounds like queen 10 third. I could try and fly king, strip some spades, and then throw West in and clubs. They might have to break a red suit. Yeah. Okay, they have broken a red suit. Thanks, Ops. Heart to the 9 and 10. So... yeah, now what? I guess I want to leave open the possibility of taking a spade finesse. Sometimes it's nice to clarify in these potential squeeze endings what's going on in a critical suit. But I suppose what I'm going to do... wait, do I just have the rest? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cash clubs and the Queen of Hearts pitching diamonds. That sounds good. East pitches the 9 of spades. Encouraging, by the way. I believe you. For the record. East pitches the 7 of spades. Okay. Ah, so East does have heart length. So if West has spade length, West basically has already been double squeezed. Or a double squeeze basically has occurred. Or will occur when I run the ace, king, queen of spades. And if East has spade length, I guess I need to cash diamonds because East will get squeezed in the majors. Do I think that's likely? That West has 4 clubs, 1 spade, 2 hearts, and 6 diamonds? Well, if they do, and I play a diamond to the king, East will show out. So otherwise, then, I can cash the ace, king, queen of spades, and the opponents are double squeezed, right? So I don't need to guess the jack of spades at all. Oh, wait, sorry. I might have needed to cash the ace of diamonds because East was getting... I feel like I said that and then I didn't follow through, and now I feel really dumb. East still has a heart left, right? Did I just not count the spades correctly? Whatever. We're all good. I think... I'm sure... I feel like I miscounted that hand about 15 times, but we got 490. Well played. Everyone else was going to get there in about 5 seconds just by cashing the ace, king, queen of spades. Board 15. We have opened a spade. We got 13. 3 diamonds on our left. Aggressive, weak jump overcall. Yeah, I understand. Ace, queen, jack. 4 diamonds from partner. We bid 4 spades. I guess. Our hand isn't, like, so unsuitable for slam. We do have the heart control, which partner might care about. The ace of diamonds is probably not a bad card. It's likely opposite of singleton. And we do have 6 trump. I think if I had the queen of spades instead of the jack, I would probably cubed 4 hearts. This hand's close, though, you know. Partner bid 4 no anyway. We show 2 no queen. Partner bid slam. Heart lead. Okay. So diamond roughing finesse probably is going to work. We have some issues with our club suit, though. You would assume queen jack of diamonds is worth a trick. Well, tricks aren't really the most important thing. It's more about, do you have a source of tricks? And our hand doesn't really have a source of tricks. Like, we could easily lose a heart and a club, or 2 clubs off the top or something. Bidding space is cramped. I think it's really close. I don't mind the 4 heart queue. I think it's okay. Can I set up hearts if hearts are 4-2? First question. Ace of hearts, heart ruff. Let's say spades split. I play 2 spades. I ruff a heart. I mean, it looks like I can easily set up hearts if hearts are 4-2. What if they're 5-1? Ace of hearts, heart ruff with the question mark. Jack. West shows out. King of spades, spade to the ace. Heart ruff. So that's 3 rounds of hearts. Ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds covered and ruffed. Ruff a heart. Jack of diamonds, pitch a club. Club to the ace. Ruff a heart. It looks like we can just barely manage to ruff 4 rounds of hearts. But I do need to ruff a heart at trick 2, and to protect against 5-1 hearts, I'm going to ruff with the jack. Does this all make sense? I don't know, probably not. Let's try it. It feels like a good line of play, though. Long tank by East, jack of hearts. Okay, good start. Heart ruff. Ace of diamonds. I hate my life so much. I hate it so much. Oh, we did all of this work. And if the king of diamonds was offside, we would have made our 13 tricks. But stiff king onside, we didn't need to do any of this. We just had 13 off the top. Oh, no. Well, wasn't our month. Last board. Club on our left. I'm sorry. Hold on. Can we talk about how hearts have never been bid in this auction? Club on our left. Partner overcalls a diamond. Negative double. We bid a no trump. 9 to 11 high card points, 2 or fewer diamonds. Yep, that's what our hand is. We have that. I guess. One no. What happened to bidding hearts? All right, here we are. We're in a no trump. Good God. West leads a diamond. Why did West lead a diamond? Oh no. Partner also has 13. Okay, hold on. Where was... There was some hand. Was it the one we got doubled in a no trump? So vulnerable. Wait. We need to blow this up in 4K. Vulnerable. Partner thinks that this is a 1 diamond overcall. Just to clarify, right? So an 8 count with a bad 5 card suit and nothing of any kind. Okay. And yet, when we bid a no trump, partner picks up this 13 non-vulnerable, excellent diamond suit, great stoppers and clubs that we have also promised from our 1 no trump bid, and just like a ton of values, and is like, nope, good here. Not even worth inviting. Suspicious. Am I taking the heart finesse? That's what we're all waiting for, isn't it? Whether or not I take the heart hook. I was tempted to play on diamonds. Is that crazy? Like, I kind of just want to go ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, I guess, in case it's queen jack doubleton. Pitching clubs from hand. West gets in. If West switches to hearts, that's good for us. And we have a club entry. Yeah, they can take quite a few spades, but, I mean, does it look natural for West to switch to spades? I don't think so. If the opponents were signaling, I would probably just go ace of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, pitching a club. And West would have to figure out partner's first 2 spot cards, whether or not to switch to spades or hearts from there. All right, let's try it. Ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, just in case it's queen jack doubleton. 10 of diamonds. What? East has it? No! No way! Why did they lead queen doubleton and dummy suit? Oh, it's so painful. Watching them defend is so painful. Okay, what did West discard? West pitched a club. Heart switch. Yeah. So if I ran 6 rounds of hearts, I would have to take 5 discards. Which can be a club, a diamond, and question mark. Where are there other holdings they don't want to lead? Well, see, that's the point. They just pick leads at random. There's no sense whatsoever in what they lead. I mean, this is honestly why. Where was the dumb hand where I didn't take the club hook the right way? Board 6. This is why I was like so convinced that West had the queen of clubs when they like didn't lead a club at trick 1. I'm just like, but maybe this is an indication that I should play West for small doubleton, because if they had queen doubleton on this auction, they would certainly have led dummy suit based on this hand. Oh my god. I hate this. I mean, a diamond lead makes no sense on this auction regardless, but Okay, where are we doing? East has switched to the 9 of hearts. I mean, to me that looks like Jack 9 fourth. Because with 9 fourth, I don't know, I guess East would probably still play back the 9, covering the 8 and dummy. Like 9 7 fourth, of course you play back the 9. So what did I say? If I run 6 hearts, is dummy getting squeezed? I have to pitch a club, a diamond, and 3 spades. I would get 8 tricks. But I think the opponents are going to be able to manage the rest from there. Especially once they see me turn up with the ace, king, queen of hearts, they'll know I don't have the ace or king of spades. You think West has king, jack third, jack fourth? Well, West can't have jack fourth. East bid a heart, remember? Or sorry, East made a negative double. Yeah. But West could have king, jack third, jack doubleton, queen doubleton, and, you know, or king, jack fourth, jack doubleton, queen doubleton, and ace, queen fifth is possible. I mean, again, you would just lead a club from that because because that's normal and your best way to set up tricks, but yeah, that's a possible holding. I think I'm gonna hop up with the ace of hearts. Because even if the jack doesn't fall, I believe I still have a decent chance to make 8 tricks if the opponents aren't careful. Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, there's the jack. So I can pitch a spade. I can pitch a club. East is holding on to all their diamonds. Alright, have they worked it out? Can they cash out? Looks like the answer is yes. Plus 120. Last board of the set. Okay, how did we do? This was not a great set today. I definitely, I think, had some flawed reasoning and played pretty badly. Oh, perfect. Yeah, 61. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was expecting. How did we possibly get a 61? I mean, is it true? Was it just the case that all these were really hard hands and everyone's gonna do badly on all of them? I feel like I definitely made some pretty clear errors. 13, I'm not convinced was an error. But what were some of our other bad boards that I thought we should have done better on? I thought board 4 was kind of bad. Couldn't we have made this in the end? Maybe not. Maybe we couldn't have made this. Board 2 was bad, maybe? Man, I don't even remember. You wish you could do badly and get a 62? Man, same. I don't know how this even happened. Minus 200 was a 98. Yeah, they did switch to spades away from the queen, which is nice. You know, you can kind of con opponents by pitching from a suit that you're strong in into them thinking that you're weak, right? Like, we pitched a bunch of spades.